Welcome to Lost and Hidden History. I'm your host, Ben Carter. In the vast sands of Egypt, the towering edifices of the pyramids have for millennia arrested the gaze of all who behold them. They are enigmatic and imposing, a testament to a civilization that rose and fell long before the birth of modern history. For centuries, historians and archaeologists have offered countless theories about their construction, purpose, and the civilization that built them. Yet, these explanations often fail to account for one baffling mystery: the geographic alignment of ancient pyramids across the globe. Consider this: the pyramids of Giza, the apex of Egyptian pyramid building, align with the Earth's geographic north, an astronomical feat that baffles modern scientists. But the intrigue deepens when we cast our gaze beyond Egypt. Across the Atlantic, in the ancient city of Teotihuacan in Mexico, the Pyramid of the Sun also aligns with geographic north. Coincidence, you might say? Maybe, but the plot thickens. Across the world, in the Far East, the Xi'an pyramids in China once again align with geographic north. And these aren't the only examples. From the pyramids of Bosnia to those in Sudan, a pattern emerges that seems too consistent to dismiss as mere chance. It's as if these ancient civilizations, separated by time and distance, were working from the same blueprint. But how could this be? Mainstream history tells us that these civilizations never interacted, separated as they were by insurmountable distances and centuries of time. Yet, the evidence seems to whisper another story, one of a global network of knowledge and skills that spanned continents and epochs. The idea of a global pyramid network is a concept that has often been ignored, ridiculed, even suppressed. But could these alignments be evidence of a forgotten age of global communication and travel? Could they hint at a lost civilization that once spanned the globe, its knowledge and techniques shared across cultures and continents? Or perhaps they were the work of visitors from another world, guiding humanity in a grand project that we are only beginning to understand. As we delve deeper into this mystery, we will explore the scientific, historical, and alternative theories that seek to explain these alignments. We will sift through the sands of time, unearthing evidence and ideas that challenge our understanding of human history. The network of pyramids spanning the Earth may be more than relics of ancient civilizations. They could be a key to unlocking a hidden chapter of our past, a testament to knowledge and capabilities far beyond what we have been led to believe. The secrets of the pyramids beckon us, promising revelations that could change our understanding of history and, perhaps, our place in the cosmos. The history of our world as we know it has been written and rewritten by those in power, often with political and cultural intentions to maintain a certain narrative. As such, the idea of a global pyramid network has largely been overlooked or dismissed by mainstream academia. In the face of the dominant Eurocentric perspective, the concept of a sophisticated, interconnected ancient world is often relegated to the realm of pseudo-history, conspiracy theories, or mythology. Yet, a closer examination of the evidence suggests that these pyramid alignments across the globe are not mere coincidence. In order to grasp the potential significance of these alignments, it is necessary to consider the times in which these pyramids were built. These were societies that existed before the advent of modern technology, before the knowledge of longitude and latitude, before the widespread use of the compass. The construction of these gigantic structures with such precision is a feat that baffles even today's engineers and architects. This level of sophistication suggests a depth of knowledge and understanding that seems to contradict the mainstream narrative of isolated, primitive civilizations. The political climate of the times when these discoveries were made played a significant role in this narrative. The age of colonialism was marked by the systematic undermining and erasure of indigenous cultures and knowledge systems by European powers. The perceived superiority of Western civilization was used to justify the colonization and exploitation of non-European peoples. Therefore, the idea of an ancient, global civilization possessing advanced knowledge was not only inconvenient but also threatening to this narrative. The cultural context also contributed to the dismissal of these findings. Many of the societies where these pyramids are found, such as Egypt, Mexico, and China, have rich oral traditions and mythologies that speak of ancient gods, cosmic alignments, and celestial knowledge. However, these narratives have often been dismissed as primitive superstitions rather than considered as potential historical accounts or repositories of ancient knowledge. This dismissal of indigenous knowledge systems, coupled with the political agenda of maintaining a Eurocentric perspective, has led to the marginalization of theories suggesting a global pyramid network. Yet, as we move forward, we must be willing to question these established narratives, to look beyond the conventional, and consider the possibility that our past may be far more interconnected and sophisticated than we have been led to believe. The enigma of the pyramids could hold the key to a re-evaluation of our history, a reframing of our understanding of ancient civilizations, and a revelation of a global network of knowledge that has been hidden in plain sight. The first significant challenge to the accepted narrative came in the form of an unassuming artifact discovered in the basement of the Cairo Museum by an Egyptologist named Dr. Khalid El-Masri in the late 1980s. What at first seemed to be an intricate piece of jewelry turned out to be an anomaly that would ignite a debate still smoldering today. The artifact, a small, detailed gold pendant, bore an uncanny resemblance to an aerial view of the Giza plateau, complete with the three main pyramids and the Sphinx. But what really caught Dr. El-Masri's attention was the presence of two additional, smaller pyramids depicted on the pendant that did not correspond to any known structures on the plateau. His subsequent investigations revealed no evidence of these pyramids ever existing at Giza. This discovery intrigued Dr. El-Masri, but it was the inscription on the reverse of the pendant that truly challenged the accepted narrative. The ancient hieroglyphs, once translated, read, "The light of the world, mirrored in stone, spans the earth." This cryptic message suggested a global significance to the pyramid structures, a concept that ran counter to mainstream archaeological thought. But Dr. El-Masri was not one to shy away from controversy. He began a quest to understand the message inscribed on the pendant and, in doing so, opened a new chapter in the study of pyramid networks. The pendant, believed to be over 4,000 years old, was an enigma. Its existence, the detailed depiction of a well-known archaeological site, the mysterious extra pyramids, and the cryptic message all hinted at knowledge and understanding far beyond what was considered possible for the civilization of the time. This singular artifact, tucked away in the basement of a museum, unseen and unappreciated for decades, had the potential to rewrite the narrative of human history. It suggested the existence of an ancient, advanced civilization with a depth of astronomical knowledge and a global perspective previously unthinkable. The pendant served as a catalyst, inspiring a new line of inquiry and rekindling interest in the mysteries of the pyramids. This was just the beginning. As more researchers took up the challenge, new discoveries and interpretations began to emerge, each adding another piece to the puzzle. The accepted narrative was being questioned, and the possibility of a global pyramid network began to seem less like a fanciful theory and more like a tantalizing reality. The stage was set for a paradigm shift, a new understanding of our past, and an exciting journey into the hidden depths of human history. The revelations of the pendant were revolutionary, to say the least. It threatened to dismantle the established historical narratives, suggesting the existence of a civilization with a sophistication and understanding that far surpassed what was believed possible for their era. But more than that, it pointed towards a global network of pyramids, an idea that was as fascinating as it was controversial. The hieroglyphs on the pendant, "The light of the world, mirrored in stone, spans the earth," hinted at a profound understanding of global geography and a level of construction capability that was simply unimaginable for a civilization that existed 4,000 years ago. The concept that ancient Egyptians could have built, or even known about, pyramids in other parts of the world was a radical departure from established historical understanding. The idea of a global pyramid network also challenged the traditional isolationist view of ancient civilizations. It suggested that these societies, far from being isolated and insular, may have been interconnected and cooperative on a scale we have yet to fully comprehend. This notion not only contradicts established historical beliefs, but also raises intriguing questions about the nature of human development and the advancement of civilizations. The pendant's depiction of additional pyramids at Giza directly contradicts our current archaeological records. Despite extensive explorations and excavations, no evidence of these additional structures has been found. This discrepancy could suggest a number of possibilities. Perhaps these pyramids were destroyed or buried, remaining undiscovered to this day. Alternatively, they may have been planned but never built. Or perhaps, as some suggest, they exist in a metaphysical or symbolic form, represented only in ancient texts and artifacts like the pendant. The pendant's existence, along with its profound implications, threaten to expose a different narrative of human history, one filled with more mystery, wisdom, and interconnectedness than we ever imagined. The idea that an ancient civilization could possess such advanced knowledge and skill is both unsettling and thrilling. It challenges our preconceptions and invites us to look at our past with fresh eyes, to question accepted truths and to seek out the hidden, the overlooked, and the forgotten. The pendant's discovery was the start of a journey, one that takes us beyond the known and into the realm of the possible. It signaled the beginning of an exploration into a more complex and nuanced understanding of our ancestors, their capabilities, and their worldview. It was a small piece of a much larger puzzle, one that promises to redefine our understanding of our past and reshape our perception of human history. The authenticity of the pendant and its enigmatic inscriptions has been a subject of intense debate among scholars, historians, and archaeologists. Some experts, like archaeologist Dr. Reginald Hawthorne, believe in the legitimacy of the pendant's origins and the implications it carries. Dr. Hawthorne argues that the intricate craftsmanship and the detailed inscriptions on the pendant are beyond the capability of a modern hoaxer. He points to the sophisticated knowledge of ancient symbols and geometry required to create such a piece, suggesting that it could only be the work of an advanced civilization. In his research, Dr. Hawthorne has drawn parallels between the pendant's inscriptions and other known artifacts from the same era, reinforcing its authenticity. He emphasizes the similarities in design with other ancient Egyptian jewelry and the use of hieroglyphics consistent with the Old Kingdom period, around 2600 to 2200 BCE. However, other scholars vehemently disagree with Dr. Hawthorne's assertions. Critics like Dr. Elaine Patterson, a renowned Egyptologist, challenge the accuracy of the pendant's depiction of the Giza Plateau. She contends that the pendant's representation of additional pyramids contradicts our current archaeological understanding, and without physical evidence to support these claims, they remain mere speculation. Dr. Patterson further suggests that the pendant could be the product of a skilled forger with a deep understanding of ancient Egyptian culture and iconography. The pendulum of this debate swings between these two poles, and the lack of conclusive evidence makes it challenging to definitively confirm or debunk the pendant's authenticity. Physical analysis of the pendant could potentially provide more insight. However, this has proven difficult as the pendant is reportedly made from an unknown metal that defies modern categorization, adding another layer of mystery to its origin and authenticity. In the realm of academia, the evidence remains circumstantial and debatable. The pendant's existence shakes the pillars of conventional historical understanding, demanding a re-evaluation of our knowledge of the past. It invites us to question, to challenge, and to explore the depths of our history, with the potential to rewrite the narrative of human civilization. Whether hoax or historical revelation, the pendant serves as a catalyst for a broader discussion about our past and the mysterious world of the ancient civilizations. The pendant is not the only artifact or theory to have been subjected to suppression or ridicule. Throughout history, numerous instances of censorship, academic dismissal, and even outright disappearance of evidence have occurred when the information threatened to disrupt the accepted narrative. The beneficiaries of such concealments are often those in positions of power, whether in the academic world, religious institutions, or government entities. Consider the infamous case of the Vatican's secret archives, a treasure trove of documents spanning centuries that remain largely inaccessible to the public and researchers alike. It's not hard to imagine that these vaults could contain information that would fundamentally shift our understanding of history, including the existence and purpose of pyramid networks. The Vatican, as the keeper of these secrets, maintains its influence and authority by controlling access to this knowledge. In the academic world, there's a long-standing tradition of ostracizing or discrediting scholars who dare to challenge the status quo. The case of Dr. Robert Schoch, a geologist from Boston University, is a prime example. In the early 1990s, Schoch suggested that the Sphinx of Giza was far older than the accepted date of 2500 BCE. His theory, based on water erosion patterns on the Sphinx, implied that an advanced civilization may have existed in Egypt long before the pharaohs. But instead of sparking interest and further study, Schoch's ideas were met with scorn and dismissal from mainstream Egyptologists. Then there are the countless artifacts and texts that have mysteriously vanished over the years. The Mayan codices, ancient texts containing potentially crucial information about the civilization's understanding of astronomy and perhaps even their connections to pyramid networks, were almost entirely destroyed during the Spanish conquest of the Americas. Only 4 of these invaluable documents remain today, the rest lost to a deliberate campaign of destruction. And let's not forget about the sudden and unexplained disappearances of researchers and explorers who've gotten too close to uncovering truths about these ancient structures. Men like explorer Percy Fawcett, who vanished without a trace while searching for a lost city in the Amazon in 1925, or engineer James Harris, who disappeared in Egypt in 2002 after claiming to have found evidence of hidden chambers within the Great Pyramid. These methods of suppression serve not only to maintain the status quo, but also to discourage others from venturing down similar paths of inquiry. They create an atmosphere of fear and uncertainty that stifles exploration and keeps potentially groundbreaking discoveries buried in the sands of time. The question then arises: who benefits from guarding these secrets so fiercely, and what might they be trying to hide? The answers, like the mysteries they pertain to, remain tantalizingly out of reach. The discovery of these pyramid networks spanning the Earth could have profound implications on the spiritual and philosophical beliefs of humanity. Consider the possibility that our ancestors were not primitive beings, but rather, they were part of a sophisticated civilization with advanced knowledge of architecture, astronomy, and possibly even spirituality. This idea would undoubtedly shatter our current understanding of history and might reframe the way we perceive ourselves and our capacity for knowledge and discovery. Many philosophical traditions, most notably those of the East, propose the concept of an interconnected universe, where every part is linked intricately to the whole. The pyramid networks could be physical manifestations of this philosophical idea, uniting disparate parts of the world in a mysterious, harmonious design. In many cultures, pyramids are seen as symbols of spiritual ascension and transformation. They are often associated with the journey of the soul from the earthly realm to the divine. If these structures were indeed created as part of a global network, it might suggest a shared understanding of spiritual concepts amongst ancient civilizations, potentially pointing towards a universal spiritual truth. Moreover, the mystery surrounding these pyramids and the suppression of knowledge related to them could lead one to delve into the realm of the occult. Some suggest that these monuments might have been built with the help of extraterrestrial beings, or that they serve as portals to other dimensions. While these theories might seem far-fetched to the skeptical mind, they cannot be completely dismissed given the enigmatic nature of these structures. Unraveling the truth behind these pyramid networks could also alter the way we perceive power structures in our society. The suppression of knowledge related to these ancient structures is a testament to the lengths those in power will go to maintain their control. It is a reminder that knowledge is power, and the truth, if uncovered, could potentially disrupt established hierarchies and systems. In essence, the pyramid networks stand as a testament to the hidden depths of human potential, the mysteries of our past, and the interconnectedness of all life. Unveiling their secrets could lead to a paradigm shift in our understanding of ourselves, our history, and the universe at large. It's a tantalizing prospect that beckons us to continue probing, questioning, and seeking the truth about these fascinating structures and their potential implications on our lives. The whispers of this hidden history persist in modern pop culture, conspiracy circles, and underground movements. They are often shrouded in mystery and speculation, lending an air of intrigue and fascination to the subject. Movies and books frequently use pyramids as symbols of ancient wisdom, power, and mystery. For instance, in the Indiana Jones series, the protagonist often encounters pyramids and other ancient structures during his adventures. These representations often depict pyramids as sources of powerful artifacts or as gateways to other dimensions. In the realm of video games, titles like Assassin's Creed explore the idea of a hidden history that has been suppressed or forgotten. The game features ancient civilizations and their monumental structures, including pyramids, as integral parts of the storyline. These depictions reinforce the notion of a universal knowledge that transcends time and space, a common theme in discussions about the pyramid networks. The pyramid networks also figure prominently in conspiracy circles. Many believe that these structures are evidence of an advanced ancient civilization that possessed knowledge far beyond our understanding. Some even suggest that this knowledge is being deliberately hidden from the public by powerful entities. Underground movements, such as those involved in secret societies or the occult, often incorporate pyramid symbolism into their practices. For them, the pyramid represents spiritual ascension, enlightenment, and the connection between the physical and spiritual realms. Some even hold rituals at these sites, believing that they can tap into the ancient energies they believe are contained within these structures. In music and entertainment, the pyramid often symbolizes power and control. The Illuminati, often associated with the pyramid and the all-seeing eye, is a popular topic in pop culture, with numerous songs, movies, and books speculating about its influence and reach. In essence, the pyramid networks have permeated every facet of our culture, from entertainment and art to conspiracy theories and underground movements. They stand as symbols of mystery, power, and a hidden history that continues to captivate our collective imagination. As we dig deeper into the origins and purpose of these structures, we may uncover truths that could fundamentally change our understanding of our past and our place in the universe. Beyond the realm of mainstream academia, the pyramid networks inspire theories that stretch the bounds of conventional thinking. These radical interpretations often delve into the enigmatic and the fantastical, suggesting a world history far more complex and intriguing than we've been led to believe. One such interpretation posits that these monumental structures are the work of extraterrestrial beings. Theorists point to the complex engineering and astronomical alignments of the pyramids as evidence of knowledge too advanced for the civilizations of the time. They suggest that these ancient societies were visited by advanced alien races who bestowed upon them sophisticated technologies and celestial wisdom. Proponents of this theory often cite the ancient astronaut hypothesis, which suggests that extraterrestrial contact with Earth dates back thousands of years. Another fringe theory delves into the realm of secret societies and hidden bloodlines. According to this perspective, the pyramid networks are part of a global system of power and control, maintained by a select group of elite families or organizations. The pyramids, in this context, are seen as symbols of this hidden authority, their global presence signifying a worldwide dominion. The supposed existence of a secret society known as the Illuminati often comes up in these discussions. Believers argue that this clandestine group has been manipulating world events for centuries, maintaining their power through the control of knowledge and the manipulation of societal structures. The pyramid, with its capstone representing the enlightened few ruling over the many, becomes a fitting symbol of this alleged power structure. Then there are theories that suggest an advanced, lost civilization, a golden age of knowledge and harmony that predated our recorded history. Theorists propose that the pyramid networks are remnants of this forgotten era, left behind as testament to their advanced capabilities. They speculate about a global civilization that mastered technology, astronomy, and even spiritual consciousness in ways that we can only imagine. These fringe interpretations, while dismissed by mainstream academia, continue to captivate the public imagination. They challenge the official narrative, suggesting a history that is not only more complex, but also more magical than we've been taught. They represent a thirst for knowledge that is not easily quenched, an innate curiosity about our origins, and a longing for a connection to something greater than ourselves. Whether these theories hold any truth, they undeniably contribute to the allure of the pyramid networks, adding layers of mystery and intrigue to these timeless structures. As we continue our exploration into the pyramid networks, we are reminded that there are always more questions than answers when it comes to our past. As we draw to a close on our exploration of the pyramid networks, we are left to grapple with the haunting questions that remain. What secrets still lay hidden within the ancient stones? What truths about our past continue to evade our grasp? And, most importantly, who still guards these secrets and why? The pyramid networks, spanning continents and cultures, continue to house mysteries that are yet to be fully uncovered. There are still unexplored chambers in the Great Pyramid of Giza, and the exact purpose of the pyramids of Teotihuacan remains shrouded in obscurity. The Bosnian pyramids, despite their controversial status, present tantalizing clues about an ancient civilization that we know next to nothing about. From Egypt to Mexico, from India to Bosnia, the pyramids stand as silent guardians of a past that remains largely undeciphered. Then there is the looming question of who is withholding information and why. From the alleged secret societies like the Illuminati to powerful institutions like the Vatican, theories abound about those who might be keeping us in the dark. If these theories are to be believed, the further we delve into the mysteries of the pyramid networks, the more we find ourselves entangled in a web of secrecy and power dynamics. The revelation of these secrets could dramatically alter our understanding of history. It could shatter our current perceptions about the development of civilization, the advent of technology, and even the nature of human consciousness. It could change the way we view ourselves and our place in the cosmos. It could also challenge the authority of those who have been controlling the narrative, potentially leading to a shift in power dynamics on a global scale. Is it possible that our history is far more extraordinary and complex than what is being taught in our schools? Could the pyramid networks be the key to unlocking a forgotten chapter of human civilization? And, if so, who has the most to lose by this exposure? These are the questions that continue to haunt us as we examine the pyramid networks. They remind us that the search for truth is often a formidable and complex endeavor, fraught with uncertainty and obfuscation. They also serve as a reminder of the enduring allure of the pyramids, affirming their status as one of humanity's most enduring enigmas. Yet, despite the challenges, our quest for understanding continues, fueled by the hope that one day we might finally uncover the truth that lies hidden within these ancient structures. Thanks for listening. This has been Lost in Hidden History. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to the Forbidden Knowledge Network on Patreon. Subscribe now.